Coach, for the first time in franchise history, you guys have won 3 consecutive games. What's clicking for you that's allowed you to get hot at the right time?
Well, that's a difficult question. I can see the players are confident. Results always do that. Clean sheets do that. There's been a bit of a process here. The game in Memphis, I think, got us on a very good footing. We've added a couple of very good players. And I think there's some players that have come into some excellent form at the right time. I couldn't be happier. I'm sure they're extremely happy as well. And we can look forward to Wednesday and hope it continues.
Absolutely. Speaking of confidence, you said that this group has a ruthless edge and a belief that they can get anything done. Now, obviously, mindset cannot be taught. What are you seeing in practice and during the games that's producing that?
I think we're seeing more productivity in the final third. I think that gives the forwards a little bit more of a focus and a clinical edge to know that the chances are going to come along. And I think we're also seeing a defensive group that have got a great mentality. They work incredibly hard. We're getting our rewards for it at the moment. I think some of the challenges come along when you do have 1 or 2 problems and you concede, and then you see a different side to people. But at the moment, we look strong. We do look very focused and ruthless, and like I said, I hope it continues Wednesday.
Speaking of the defense, you really can't say enough about their performance the last 3 games. What will it take to potentially have a 4th shutout against Hartford?
Well, they're a side that have shown some really good signs. I mean, their form's been a little bit erratic, but as a brand new franchise, we can testify to the difficulties there. They've added a couple of new players up front. Their last outing, and you're only ever as good as your last outing. They beat Bethlehem 3-0 and look very purposeful, very free of any sort of pressures, and I'm sure they'll come and they'll want to really get after us. We've had a weekend game, they've had a weekend off, so there'll be energy in their game. To get that shutout, we're going to have to go through the stages we always do, control the game, look as focused as we have been, and hope that the guys that have been producing for us can continue.